Welcome back. We have a writer in our midst. A young Victoria girl recently captured a National Writing Award for her short novel titled The Underground Festival. It's a book about the power of the imagination, something this author lives by. CTV's Chandler Grieve has her story.
This is actually the first thing I learned.
This is a tale about an 8-year-old, but it doesn't take place on a playground or even inside a grade 3 classroom. No, this story takes place inside Maggie Worley's incredible imagination.
The Festival of the Underground Scholastica, made by the Queen of Shadow Spigots.
Since she was born, Maggie has seen the world only through the images in her head.
And it took quite a long road. It was a couple of months before Maggie was actually diagnosed with rod cone dystrophy.
My eyes are really unfocused sometimes, or most of the time.
Her eyes detect shapes and light, and that's it.
I sort of wish that I could read print and stuff because it would be easier to get the books and it would be easier, well, for most things to be done. The sun was beginning to get low.
But since the age of 4, Maggie has brought words to life through her fingers.
I read in the Code of Braille. It gives me ideas of what are happening, like long corridors and, people.
She's a prolific reader. She reads a lot, and we keep each other up to speed on what we're reading. We go to the coffee shops on the weekend and have scones and bring our books.
The bookworm is now tackling the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And when she's not reading about far-off fantasy worlds, she's writing about them on her brailer.
I get ideas from other books, and I just come up with, a way to combine them.
Her latest 4-page novel, The Underground Festival, recently won first place in her age category at the Canadian National Institute for the Blind's annual writing contest.
For her personal development, just gives her the encouragement, the confidence to, well, I did it. I'm going to try again.
And she is, with a new book about a student and her overweight cat.
I'd call it hefty. I don't really want to say overweight.
One day she plans on going to university to pursue a degree in creative writing. But first, back to silent reading class, where Maggie's magnificent mind travels off to a land full of pictures.
They sort of open up a new world for me.
Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Victoria.